in the production department, it says that we are going to fix 10 units to be produced per day. Based on the performance, the middle level is going to decide whether an employee has to be given financial benefits or non-financial benefits has to be given here. Planning is for future course of action. Means plan means not for previous one, it is for future course of action, what has to be done. Warm welcome to B.Ba first semester students. In today's session, we are going to discuss about levels of management and functions of management. I am Professor Rajesh L.R. from Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram, First Grade College, Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. In today's session, as I said, you people, we are going to have a discussion on levels of management, functions of management. In our previous session, we have discussed about the nature of management, management as an art, profession, and science. In today's session, the levels of management. In our levels of management, we have 3 levels are there. It is called top level, a middle level, and operation level. So there are 3 levels are there in our management. This is called top level, and this is middle level, and this is the operation level. So the levels of management decides that how the process of work has to be done in the organization. Levels of management refers to the arrangement of managerial position in an organization. As I said, the work, how it has to be executed to reach the aim of the organization. Top level management is a management which decides and makes all the policies, procedures, frames all rules and regulations, and informs other 2 levels of management how the work has to be executed, who has to be executed, and how it should be executed, when it should be completed. See, these type of concepts will be decided by the top level management. That's why we are going to call top level management as a policy and decision making level. Top level management consists of managers at the highest level in the management hierarchy. The people who will be in the top level management, in earlier days, we were calling them as president or chairman or board of directors. In the present scenario, CEO, COO, CFO. So these are the people who are there in the top level management who decides about the business strategies, how the business has to be executed, and what are the things are there to be done, and when it should be done, and how it has to be executed internally and externally. Like we have given here, chairman, managing directors, board of directors, chief executive, and general managers are regarded as top level management in a business organization. This level of management is responsible for framing business policies and taking major decisions. As I earlier said that for you people, this is a level of management where it decides what has to be done. And this is the level of management which takes all the major decisions based on the strategies, whatever they want to implement in the business. And this is going to frame all the business policies, means how it has to be run in the market, either internally and externally, how it has to be executed. They perform administrative functions more than the managerial function. Means they're going to do the administrative function, not the managerial function is nothing but observation and making people to work with providing guidance and advices. But your administrative means monitoring all the business activities, but by just informing what has to be done. Like this, the top level management are there. And what are the functions of top level management are there? I said, you people, it lays down the objectives, means it is going to have the objectives of the business here. It prepares all the plans and policies, issues instructions to the departments. Departments means here finance department, HR department, R&D department, sales department, production department, and marketing department, etc. See, for all the departments, it gives the instruction how they have to work in the organization and what is their role and responsibilities are they. They appoint executives in the middle levels, means top level management will select the right person for the right position, because based on the people who are in the middle level management depends how the work can be done through the people who are in the middle level. Means here a right person should be appointed for the right position, then he is going to guide the people who are working in the operation level in a proper manner, communicates in a proper manner as the information given by the top level. Coordination activities will be had here and controls the departments. Controls the departments is nothing but here the top level management will have certain policies. It is going to have, like for example, the actual, it makes the comparison of actual and standard. Means it is nothing but they are going to have some standards. Like for example, in the production department, it says that one, we are going to fix 10 units to be produced per day. How much they are saying that one? They're saying that one, we are fixing the standard of 10 units. After actual production, when they verify, 9 units the laborer had produced here. So they're going to have the comparison of the standard with the actual. Then the top level management going to analyze, check that one, where they have done a mistake by fixing the standards, or whether the laborer has done a mistake or the management has taken a wrong decision of fixing the standards here. For that reason, they should have the control the departments. Maintain relationship with outsiders. They're saying that one, they're going to have a better relationship with the external parties of the business. So next one we have here, middle level management. The people who are in the middle level, this is called middle level, and this is top level, and this is operation level. These people are known as agent or mediators for top level and operation level. The level of management consists of different department heads. Different department heads means here, as I already said that one, finance department, sales department, marketing department, HR department, R&D department, and stores department, production department. The departments, whatever we have in our organization, all the heads of these departments will be in the middle level management. These managers receive orders. These managers receives order from the top level and they convey the information to the operation level. They're saying that one, they receive the order from the top level. Again, that information will be passed to the subordinates in such a way that what work has to be done here. So the people who are going to receive the information from the top, what should be done, how it has to be done, and who has to do, and for which department the work has been allotted, how it has to be executed. All the information will be given by the top level. Based on that, the operation level has to work. For that, the middle level is going to cooperate, communicates, and controls all the activities here. Mid-level management, the managers are responsible for executing the plans formulated by top level. They're saying that one, the top level, whatever they decided plan they had, that has to be executed. Executed is nothing but making the operation level people to work as per the plan, whatever the top level has made. There's a reason this level acts as an intermediary between the top management and the lower level management. What are the functions are there for the middle level? They watch day-to-day results of the activities, whatever is happening at operation level, and they communicate to the top level. Participate in operating decisions means middle level decide what work has to be completed by the operation level people in the day-to-day activities. Implementation of policies. Policies will be framed as per the plan made by top level. So they're going to make the policies according to the planning structure, whatever the top level has given. And communicating policies to lower level. Whatever the policies has been framed here, that has to be informed. So they're going to inform to the operation level what is the policy means, how they have to behave, how they have to work, and what are the rules and regulations are here for the working environment, how should they have to maintain, and what is the criteria is there to work for a particular process of work. Planning the activities of own department means that own department is nothing but here, it is nothing but either it may be finance, marketing, sales, production, R&D, or stores department, or HR department. So each department can plan according to their work, according to their activities. They can plan. Here, planning and policies made by the top level for the overall things. But here, each department can plan according to their own activities. Directing managers at lower level. So after framing the things, what it has to be done, the planning, they're going to inform assistant managers how the work has to be done in their departments. Evaluating performance of employees. Nothing but these heads of the department, they are going to verify and comparison of work with the standard with actual, how the employees have worked in the organization, including the time management and working concepts adopted by each employee, whether is disturbing the organization business activities or whether is not disturbing any other concepts in the business. Reporting to the top level. After planning, directing, evaluation, they inform to the top level about the process of work, whatever they have done. They cooperate with the other departments. All the departments will cooperate to one and to each other departments. They're going to have the cooperation for the completion of the work. And if there is no proper cooperation between these departments, the work cannot be done in a smooth manner. For that reason, first there should be cooperation between all the departments. Then the goal, whatever it is that can be reached easily without any hurdles. Motivating employees based on performance. Based on the performance, the middle level is going to decide whether an employee has to be given financial benefits or non-financial benefits has to be given here. So depending upon the employee's position and other strategies here, they're going to motivate every employee based on his performance with the financial or non-financial. So what is financial benefit? Financial benefit is nothing but giving some monetary benefits to the employees. Like for example, increasing his salary or giving some bonus or giving some amount for some process of work as an ex gratia. Like this additional benefit given to the employees. Non-financial benefits means just motivating and giving appreciation in front of all other employees for the performance of the employee and giving him like a normal, a star of the week. Like example, they're going to say star of the week, star of the month. Like this, they're going to give some non-financial benefits with some additional qualities. And they say that if you're going to become star of the month for more than 4 times in a year, in a financial year, then you're going to get a benefit. Like for example, you may get a motor vehicle, or you may get computer, or you may get some benefits from the top level for the work what you have done and the achievement what you have made. So these things are done here. The last one we have the lower level management. Actually it is lower, but we are going to call this one as operational level. Why it is called as operation level? Because the work are executed at this level. The work is done in this level and it is supervised by the middle level. So that is the thing we're going to call. This is a level known as supervisory management level or operation management level. It consists of foreman, supervisors, finance and accounts officers, sales officer, production officer, marketing officer. Like this, different officers will be there. They are going to monitor, officers are going to monitor how the work are done by the foreman in the departments. They assign specific jobs to the workers, evaluate their performance and report to the mid-level. Here, the finance department's assistant general manager will receive the information from the finance team leader about financial executives. Say, the financial team leader is the supervisor here or finance officer. He just makes the observation what the work are done by the finance executives in the organization, what is their performance, whether these people are supported to increase the finance level and they've controlled all the things and they have done in such a way that when there is no mistakes in the finance part. So then they're going to communicate the same to the mid-level management. Mid-level management is going to inform to the top-level management what is the performance of the executives, whether we can give benefit for these employees or not. So here, the team leader or the project leader or the supervisor, whoever is it, is going to make the people like the subordinates to work in the organization. He motivates, he coordinates, and he communicates in such a way that there should not be any harmful to the employee as well as to the employer and even to the external business as well as internal business. Based on these concepts, the subordinates work and they show their performance, whatever it is required for the management. What are the functions are there at the last level? Every day they plan what has to be done. Every day they plan what has to be done, how it has to be done, on what grounds we have to do, and which work we have to do first. Means for which work I have to give the first priority and which one we have to do a bit later. But what is the today's work has to be done by the subordinates. They assign the jobs and the tasks to workers. They divide the work based on the planning made by the supervisor to all other subordinates. According to the work allotted to the subordinates, they work on the grounds of the information received. Reporting feedback to the higher level. Higher level is nothing but your mid-level. Mid-level informs to the top level. Taking corrective actions means the supervisor will be having a right to take action on the people who are not working properly. He may say that when this employee is not performing very well, so we can remove the employee even after giving motivational concept for him and support for the work, how it has to be done in the organization. He has not learned anything and he is not cooperating for the things whatever we are saying. Even after warning him and giving some notices, he has not changed his work concepts here. For that reason, we can remove the employee. And then they're going to say the next will be personal contact with the employees. All the supervisors will have a direct relationship with all the subordinates. Link between middle level and workers. The supervisor will have a link between the middle level management and the subordinates. Providing on-job training to the workers. Whenever, wherever it is required, they say that this the type of training is required for the subordinates. If we train them, definitely our process of concept of work, whatever it is there, that can be improved and it can be executed easily. And whatever the aim you are given for each department, that can be achieved without any hurdles. If we are not providing a proper training for the employees at the right time, so then in future, we may face certain losses or we may have to face certain risks in the market. Instead of that one, provide whatever it is required based on the department level, provide training to all the employees. Either it may be off the job training or on the job training. The next concept what we have here, functions of management. In functions of management, management contributors have framed like POS, D, CO, R, and B. Earlier, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 functions were there, and later, and after Henry Fowler and F.W. Taylor and other management contribute, they thought that when these two functions are included in these 5 functions, for that reason, we are going to have only 5 concepts over here. 5 concepts is enough, and these 2 are not required. So what is this paused crop? Paused crop. Paused crop is nothing but, see here, first I'm going to plan. Then we are going to organize, staffing, directing, controlling, reporting, budgeting. So what is paused crop? Planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, reporting, budgeting. So paused co is nothing but planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. All these are the functions of management, which is the first function of management. If they ask, I have to write planning. And which is the last function of management? If they ask, we have to say controlling. And if they're given like OSP, COD, it is a wrong concept. We are not going to organize and arrange of staffing, and then we are going to plan, controlling, and directing. This is a wrong concept if they have adopted. Always it has to start from the planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. This is a procedure of functions of management, whatever we have here. Function of management: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Functions in that one, the concept, whatever we have here. So now, different experts have classified functions of management. As I said, that one, Henry Fowler, to manage is to forecast and plan, to organize, to command, and to control. Henry Fowler is saying that one, to manage, to forecast. Forecast is nothing but budget. Forecast is nothing but budget. Next, planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. And Luther is saying that one, paused crop. As I said, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, reporting, budgeting. Knutz and O'Donnell, they say that one, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. This is enough for us, because even the forecast will be made and it is included at each level of function, and it is reported. For that reason, we should not have a separate function. So we can have planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. This is enough for us. Next, what is the first function of planning? Planning means here it is nothing but deciding in advance what to do, when to do, how to do, who has to perform that one, and when it has to be performed. This is a concept we are going to have in the planning. Planning is for future course of action. Means plan means not for previous one, it is for future course of action, what has to be done. The entire concept we are going to discuss in the 4th chapter called planning. Organizing. Organizing is nothing but making arrangements as per the plan, whatever the management has taken here. And in organizing, we are going to give the relationship will be created with the authority and the responsibility. And next, what is the process we have here? Identification. We have to identify the activities what according to the planning made by the top level management, and classifying of grouping of activities. Nothing but after identifying what has to be done, based on that, divide that one. After dividing that one, assign the duties as per the division made, and giving them authority and responsibility for them to work in the organization and in the department. Coordinating authority and responsibility relationship. Third function we have here, staffing. Staffing is nothing but which is the recruitment, selection, training, development, and appraisal of employees in the organization. Means staffing means it is related to human resources, and it is nothing but personal concept. Personal here, it is nothing but we are going to appoint or select a right person for the right job at the right time. So if we have selected a right person for the right job, so there is nothing is required for giving him training. So we have to just motivate him. So the work can be done easily, or else the company has to recruit the people. For recruitment, it has to make proper selection. Then if necessity is there, they provide the training. And if necessity is there, they're going to develop the knowledge of the employees. And after the work executed and work it for more than for certain period year, they're going to give the appraisal, means increase in their package. Package is nothing but salary and other benefits here. Staffing involves manpower planning, recruitment, training, remuneration, performance, promotion, and transfer. Means, as I said, personal is nothing but manpower. Selecting a person for the work area. It is nothing but right person for the right position. Directing is nothing but giving proper instruction, advices, or guiding the employees in the organization. In directing, there should be SLCM. SLCM should be the concept elements of the directing. What I say that here, SLCM is nothing but in directing, supervision should be there, leadership skills should be there, communication should be there, and motivation should be there. In the directing, if these elements are involved properly and executed, so there will be no problem in any organization, where we are going to learn this concept in our 7th chapter. And next we have here direction as the following elements. As I said, supervision, motivation, leadership, communication. These are the main functions of the direction. Last concept we have here, controlling. As it said, controlling is nothing but controlling is a concept where they're going to fix the standard and they're going to make the comparison with the actual. This concept we are going to learn in depth in the upcoming chapters. In the next session, we're going to discuss about management in the 21st century. In today's session, we learned in detail the levels of management, that is top level, middle level, and operation level, and even the functions: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. Thank you to all the B.Ba students.